Folks, welcome back. It is week 4 of Don and Slick's Picks. Goddamn right, Slick. We're hot. You know, we both got winning records. I went 4-2 on the Primetime. Luscious lost. We'll get into that bad beat later. I'm sitting at 14-12, but Slick, red hot. 20-6 on the year.
Not too shabby, Don, if I do say so myself. 6-1 last week in primetime. The only loss being our beloved Buffalo Bills. So, Don, you really can't be upset with that being the only loss. With that being said, looking to stay hot. 20-6 I'm sitting at. Looking to keep the money flowing here.
Yeah, and we're going to keep it flowing. Another week where we got not 3, but 4 primetime games. You know, a lot of complaints about how they've been a little bit of snoozers, but hey, you know, sometimes winning money is boring. Let's dive right into it. Thursday night football, we got an NFC West divisional matchup. We got the Seahawks at the Cardinals. Seahawks favored -1, opened as a pick'em. Some books still have it as a pick'em. Over under 43. Slick, what do you got your eyes on here?
Don, I see a lot of free money to be had on the Seahawks. They're a point powerhouse. Sam Darnold just starting to find his own, and I haven't seen much from the Cardinals other than a choke job where they were unable to squeak it out against a 49ers team led by Mac Jones, and I think that says a lot. I got the Seahawks with a lot of points in this one. The Cardinals, not so many, but I'm still going to take the under 43 points and Seahawks -1. What do you got, Don?
Well, I do got to say 43, that I feel Vegas is really telling us this is going to be a low-scoring game. So let's start with the under, locking that in. That's easy. Other than that, bit of a blender. Cardinals, I mean, these are two hot and cold teams that I feel like can win on any given day. But I like the Seahawks defense a little bit more than the Cardinals. I don't think their defense is that great. I just think the 49ers offense was that bad last time they played. So I'm riding with you. Give me Seahawks -1 and the under 43 and one pick in, and we got a consensus pick.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, bring us to Sunday, Slick.
Sunday night football. We have a big matchup between the Packers and the Cowboys. Obviously, Micah Parsons returning to Dallas, Don. No tribute video, Jerry Jones says. I kind of agree with him. Wasn't there all that long, but it is a bit of a slap in the face, Jerry, like you usually do. Packers are favored 7 points in this one, and I tend to lean that way, Don. The Cowboys just lost in embarrassing fashion to the Chicago Bears. And I think that says quite a few things more than you need it to. I'm going to take the Packers to cover in this one, but 47.5 just seems like a lot of points to me. I don't see the Cowboys scoring a lot in this one. I think Micah Parsons has a big statement game, a big middle finger up the schnoz to Jerry Jones, if you will. So my pick in that case is going to be the under 47.5 in a Packers blowout, I think.
Well, Slick, unfortunately, we were in lockstep first pick. We're on total opposite sides this time. Jerry Jones, he is a clown. I don't care about him. I think Cowboys without CD, I think they got some surprises here. With the spread being -7, I thought this was going to be like -9.5, -10. I'm the spread only being 7 points. I think we're being told something. I feel like Packers is a little too obvious. You know, they're going to bounce back after that horrific blown game against the Browns. Give me the Cowboys at home, just home advantage. Now, I think the Packers win this one easily. I think they win by 6, though, and we're barely covering that number. Maybe a backdoor. And I'm also going to go over. I'm going over 47.5. I think we get some garbage time points. I think we get maybe a lot of field goals in the first half. But I think, Cowboys +7, over 47.5. We're completely split on that.
Split down the middle.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what, I think that spread is only at 7 because of that horrific loss to the Browns. So I'll give you that. I still think the Packers come through. Consensus, onto a split. Let's see what Monday Night Football has in store, Don.
That's right. We got a double header. So our first game, we got some basement AFC East teams. We got the Jets at the Dolphins. Dolphins are -3, over under 44.5. Slick, who do you think is coming out of this?
I'd be very tempted to take the Jets here, Don, but I'm not going to fall for the bait because this quarterback situation still seems to be unclear. Don't know if we're going to see more of Tyrod, a little bit of concussed Justin Fields. So I am going to take the Dolphins -3 despite the train wreck they are. They're at home. They looked decent for the first time against the Bills. I think they cover against the horrid Jets team at home. And in terms of the total, 44.5, I do see the Jets scoring some points. They were able to the last week, and the Dolphins will certainly have to score points in order to cover that -3. I think 44.5 is rather low for this matchup. I'm going to take the over 44.5 in Dolphins-Jets.
All right, well, I like half of what I'm hearing. I'm going to keep it short and simple. Yeah, Dolphins -3, got to take them at home. I mean, the Jets season is pretty much over. You know, your favorite saying, Jets stands for just end the season. But Mike McDaniel has something to fight for. The Dolphins have something to fight for. And he's fighting for his job along with some other guys on that team. Dolphins -3. I am going to take the under, though. I'm going to take under on this. Did you say under?
I said over.
Oh, okay. I thought that reaction was like, that's what I said. No, I'm going to take the under, 44.5. I feel like, again, we got a low-scoring game. I don't see the Jets putting up much. And if we saw the game plan the Dolphins use against the Bills, they're going to try to have these slow, methodical, time-draining drives. So give me Dolphins -3, under 44.5. Game 2. Monday Night Football. We got Bengals at the Broncos. Broncos are -7.5, over under 44. Slick, what do you see with this? Seems like there's trouble in Cincinnati. Is this too big of a spread or right on?
No, I think it's right on, Don. There's trouble in Cincinnati, and they're taking it to even higher altitudes by going to Denver. I think this is an easy cover for the Broncos. Keep it short and simple. Broncos -7.5. 44 also seems low to me. I think the Bengals can score a touchdown or two, but the Broncos are going to have a field day with this one, Don. Give me over 44 points.
Well, I do like what I'm hearing here. Now, 7.5, it gives us that hook, but, like, Bengals are just not looking good at all. Broncos, I still believe that they're a great team to make the wild card in the AFC, and, it makes me a little nervous. 3 out of 4 games picking a favorite, but give me the Broncos -7.5, and give me the over 44 too. Yeah.
For the consensus pick.
Well, that's great. Good momentum going into our most winning special pick, 2-1 on the season. It is the Slick Special. Slick, serve them up.
Folks, last week the Slick Special, just when everyone counted them out, our Colts, we love them, came through, and why would we go away? Colts going on the road this week at LA, at the Rams, 3.5 point spread. It does concern me, Don. I think the Rams could win this game, but if they do, it'll only be by that dreaded field goal. Give me our Colts +3.5. Let's keep this train going, baby, for the Slick Special. But in terms of the luscious lock, where does it lie?
The luscious lock lies close to 6 feet under. It's bad. We're over 0-3. I don't know if this might be history. I don't think I've ever started this bad. I think, anytime I started losing, I started stacking wins. Quick recap, we had the game against the Colts week 2. They get a second try on a field goal, move from 60 yards to 45, and we lose that one. Last week, we're on 49ers, and I'm 99% sure I said -1.5 instead of money line. Should have took him on the money line. A missed extra point hooks us. Where they only win by 1. But you know what? We don't play for pushes here. No regrets, though. And we're going to a team that really needs to turn it around against another team that really needs to turn it around. We're riding the Ravens. We're riding the flock, -2.5, heading to Arrowhead against Kansas City. I think Kansas City is dead. Even in that win they had against the Giants, did not look impressive. Looked like the Giants really, if they had anyone capable under center, could have not only covered but won that game. So give me the Ravens -2.5 to get us out of the basement, get us out of the trouble, and get us back in good graces.
Love that pick, Don.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for watching, folks. Tune in every Thursday for Don and Slick's Pick.